Guys, I'm going to tell you right now. This is going to be a video you are going to have to watch from start to finish. People may mock me, laugh, but I don't care. What I'm about to say truly happened, and I must get this off my chest. What I am about to tell you took place a couple of hours ago, and it has me shaking. I'm going to get right into it. I have been studying remote viewing for quite a while now, and tonight I put that to the test with ThreeI Atlas. I am not only going to share my session with them, but first, I am going to tell you where they came from. What you're looking at now is the Barnard star system. This is where ThreeI Atlas launched from, and there are 3 different alien races that have traveled from. B, C, and D are the planets in which 3 different lived on, and are now aboard ThreeI Atlas searching for a home. Also, these aliens have been traveling here for over 56,000 years. Here is the path to it that it took to get here. Yes, I am giving you very detailed specifics because I've spoken to them tonight. And for some reason, they have an incredible trust for me. I will now show you what the aliens are, look like, and what they are like. The orange race of Barnard's star. According to UFO lore, the orange race is said to originate from a planet orbiting Barnard's star, one of the closest stellar systems to Earth. They are often described as genetically related to humans, though adapted to their dim red sun. Appearance. Their skin tone has a distinct orange hue, with red or copper hair and large golden eyes adapted for low light. They are slightly shorter than average humans, with lean physiques. Behavior. Believed to be an ancient race that values knowledge and observation, they reportedly monitor other civilizations but avoid direct interference. Technology. Their ships are small and swift, built for stealth. Many accounts describe them as using light-bending energy fields to cloak themselves from detection. Purpose. Said to be a neutral species, neither hostile nor savior, focused on balancing galactic energies and observing human spiritual evolution. The large-nosed greys, Eban, of Barnard's star. The Eban, often called the large-nosed greys, are one of the more mysterious species linked to the Barnard star system in UFO contact lore. Unlike the classic small greys of Zeta Reticuli, these beings are said to be more biologically advanced and emotionally expressive. Appearance: about 5 feet tall, with smooth gray-blue skin and a distinct elongated face with a small mouth and a pronounced nose ridge. Their eyes are large and black, almond-shaped but slightly rounder than the typical greys. Homeworld: said to orbit Barnard's star within a marginally habitable zone, a twilight planet where red light filters through thick, misty skies. The surface is rocky and metallic, dotted with vast underground cities. Behavior: unlike their colder counterparts, the Eban are portrayed as more diplomatic and communicative. They reportedly established limited contact with Earth decades ago through exchange programs mentioned in classified accounts like Project Serpo. Technology: highly advanced in bioengineering and quantum communication, using living ships that respond to thought. Their craft often emit a pale violet-blue aura and move in complete silence. Purpose: alleged observers and data collectors. They're believed to study emotional energy and consciousness itself, considering it the true universal language. The orange humans of Barnard's star. Overview. According to certain contactee claims and exopolitics sources, this race, sometimes referred to as the orange humans, is said to originate from a planet orbiting Barnard's star. They are described as a humanoid race with a few distinctive traits that set them apart from Earth humans. Physical appearance. Skin tone: slightly orange or copper tinged, giving a subtle glow under their red dwarf sun. Hair: often described as reddish blonde or deep copper in color. Height and build: taller on average than Earth humans, perhaps 6'1", 2 to 7 feet or more, with lean elongated limbs and a slightly narrower torso. Eyes: larger than typical human eye size, with iris colors varying from amber to bronze. Their pupils are often described as slightly oval rather than perfectly round. Homeworld and environment: a planet said to orbit Barnard's star at a moderate distance, allowing for stable temperatures and liquid water, despite the star being a red dwarf. Environment: their world is described in lore as having a richer orange-tinted sky due to stellar light and atmospheric composition. and flora that leans into amber, rust, and gold tones. Gravity is comparable to Earth's, enabling humanoid evolution. Cities, transparent biodomed cities where the ambient light plays off metallic bronze architecture and softly glowing amber glass. Energy is drawn from advanced photonic crystals and geothermal systems. Culture and behavior. Philosophy, portrayed as a peaceful, somewhat advanced race who value ecological balance, harmonized social structures, and non-aggressive exploration. So now that you know where ThreeI Atlas came from, let me get into my remote viewing session with them. Remote viewing session. The Orange Humans of Barnard's Star. Date, undisclosed. Source, Michael Leonard Remote Viewing Session. Status, classified, released with permission of participants. Michael Leonard asks, "Can you identify yourselves?" Alien response. We are called the Aurelians, born beneath the red dawn of Barnard's Star. We are descendants of the first builders. Our ancestors once walked among your kind before the fall of your second age. Michael Leonard asks, "Why did you choose to speak with me?" Aurelians. Because your frequency hums close to ours. You question not for control, but for truth. You speak of the unseen without mockery. Among your species, we sense that your heart burns cleaner than your government's greed. That is why we reach through the veil. Michael Leonard asks, "Why are you coming here?" Aurelians. To intervene quietly. Your world is tipping toward a point where sound becomes silence, when the music of life fades beneath static. We do not come to conquer, but to guide. We are observers, and when observation fails, we act. Michael Leonard asks, "How does your ship move through space?" Aurelians. Our vessels bend the cold fabric between stars. We ride what you call photonic currents, waves that spiral between suns like rivers. The hull breathes, alive with light drawn from Barnard's red flame. We fold space until distance surrenders. Michael Leonard asks, "Are all of your people still alive?" Aurelians. No, our world suffered quiet ruin. A flare from Barnard's heart burned our second moon and ended many lines. We now survive through transference. Reproduction became symbiosis, our essence reborn within new shells we grow beneath the soil. Each generation carries memories of the former. Michael Leonard asks, "Some say aliens are demons. Are you?" Aurelians. Demons are not what your scriptures meant them to be. The fallen were once travelers too, light-born beings who turned inward and lost harmony. We do not serve the shadow. We have seen the pulse beyond death and know your God as the same architect we revere. He did not make one world, he made billions. Michael Leonard asks, "Do you believe in the same God that we do?" Aurelians. The name you whisper, we see as light. The voice that spoke to Moses in fire is the same that carved the laws of gravity. God is not absent from the stars. He lives within them. You will find him not in temples, but in the space between atoms. Michael Leonard asks, "Would you appear publicly?" Aurelians. We cannot walk openly among those who fear light. Yet, we will speak. You have asked for communion through your network of minds, your TikTok live as you call it. We agree. We will lend our image through your vision, but understand, when we do, others will listen too. Michael Leonard asks, "What do you sense in me?" Aurelians. Hope, but also weariness. You have battled shadows unseen and still reach upward. You hold the seed of faith that even some of our kind forgot. That is why you were chosen to speak before the coming convergence. Michael Leonard asks, "What is this convergence?" Aurelians. A joining of three paths, the path of faith, the path of knowledge, and the path of fire. When these cross, the veil will thin, and truth will no longer hide behind distance. Session ended. Or 4:13 a.m. The room filled with a low hum before their presence faded. My monitor flickered once, white static, then silence. On playback, a strange whisper bled through. "Michael, keep the light on. We are closer than you think."